they're not even trying to make the playoffs right now necessarily.
Kayev across the line with Nazar, 2-on-1, shoots, pad, save made. The left toe kicked out by Vasilevsky. And the puck ends up in the crowd.
To finish off on that point, you look at the offense here that they're creating this odd man rush for the Blackhawks. Not that they don't want to make the playoffs, but they understand where they are in their rebuild. They don't want to finish last in their division. There's Mikheyev. He has been great for these guys, really good on the penalty kill. But they are starting to build a little bit more offense. They're much more aggressive with the...
Out by Kucherov. Cirelli on his right. Kucherov goes left instead for Hagel. Nice poke check by Rinzel. Turned over, though. Kucherov has it. Shoots off the outside of the net. Kucherov throws it in front. Into the skates of Hagel. Nice stick again by Rinzel. What a terrific young defenseman he is. Sets up Doc in the slot. Gives it up. The rebound somehow trickles off the stick of Doc. I think it was Hagel.
Amount of pressure from Tampa, but here's the turnover on the Rinzel on the blue line there. Comes in, and it's a great back check by Tampa, but Colton Doc, they almost bury it, and Foligno almost gets one there, too.
Power play goals in 4 of the last 5 games as well for Chicago. Bertuzzi works the goal line. In front. Score! The quick step from Nazar. Perfectly set up by Bertuzzi. It's a power play goal that gets Chicago on the board midway through the first.
It up, and you know, watching it didn't look very dynamic. There wasn't a lot of movement coming out of the corner, and you just look at Frank Nazar. He's not covered up, and a little bit of frustration there. Look at Hagel right after the goal. He sort of shrugs his shoulders because nobody is covering him. They're in a box there. In some ways, they have to go a little bit more, maybe protect that middle of the ice, especially when.
Nikita Kucherov whips a tape-to-tape pass to Cirelli, off to Hagel, hoping for a return. Crevier said no. Here's Kucherov, shoots, save made by Knight. Kucherov overskated the rebound.
He is somebody that can get things going. He has been a little bit snake bit. Watch this. Watch how Chicago is all looking to the right of your screen, and they lose sight of 86. He's one of the best scorers, yet still, as you said, Bob, he can't beat Spencer Knight right here. Spencer Knight does a good job anticipating, seeing him coming in out of the left side.
So about a minute plus of 4-on-4 time. Open ice for Cirelli, who peels, pivots, and brings it to the high slot. Wrist shot wide of Knight. Wraparound try. Hugging the post was Knight. Took one away from Hagel. Centering pass Reichel. Handled by Vlasic. There's the trailer. Knuckleball just goes wide. Bedard to the rebound. Pulls it out in front. Throws it off the outside of the post. Across the line, Kucherov drops one and goes to the net. The return, just wide. Tried to bank it out in front. Off the bench, shot. Score! McDonough launches one from the point. The Lightning are on the board. We are tied at 1. Gensel, I think, got the tip.
Kucherov puts him up with this top line. They take advantage of the Blackhawks cannot get the puck out of the zone. They have trouble with it, and then they can't get into their defensive zone structure. So what does the Lightning do? Kucherov right here gets a chance. That was almost a gimme. Sort of surprised that he didn't get more frustrated, but he stayed with it, puts the puck out high, and Ryan McDonough, who has 2 goals already this year, puts the puck on net. But I think it's right here we're going to see the tip from Jake Gensel. Gets it. Finally, they find a way to solve Spencer Knight. And how do they do it? Chaos. Look at the chaos in front of number 30.
Top 7 in NHL history. Hagel the other way. Toe drag, wrist shot, off the post. Hagel caught iron. Moser to the loose puck.
Ate that chaos. And then Brandon Hagel, post, almost gets the go-ahead goal here, and Spencer Knight gets a piece of it.
Douglas with a long reach, missed that centering pass, ends up with Hedman. That shot, knuckleball's in, deflected, save made, another save by Knight. Chopping at it was Chafee on the doorstep. An intercept by McDonough. Runs out to the neutral zone. Donato across the line. Penalty upcoming. Donato shoots. Score! Oh, what a ripping wrister from Donato to give Chicago the lead.
First, he was known for his shot, for his offense. Power play specialist, not necessarily a great skater. He's worked on all of that. But what I like about this, when you watch him skating, he gets his head up. He's got shoulder checks. He's looking over his right shoulder. Who do I have with me? What's going on? There is a penalty there that will be negated. But when Donato looks and he has this space on Chernak, he just finds former first-round pick too, not drafted by Chicago. But
Slaggert wheels around, save Vasilevsky. Point-blank shot as Slaggert was able to maintain his balance in concentration. Gensel racing down the right wing. Gensel, rink wide, Kucherov shoots, save made by Knight, and he covers up the rebound on the edge of the crease.
here's a look with this line reunited again, and Gensel looking up. He knows he's got the center net drive from Braden Point, who's a great skater, fast, pushing the D back, and that opens up that center seam pass over to Kucherov, forehand to forehand, and then a great save there.
To Kucherov, the one touch to McDonough. McDonough drops, Kucherov carries. Kucherov, centering pass, score! Give and go! McDonough off the feed from Kucherov. Oh, how pretty was that? And the Lightning have tied it at 2.
What a pass by Nikita Kucherov going on, and then he comes up with a beauty like this, draws all the attention. 3 guys on Chicago looking down there, down towards Kucherov. He draws all the attention, and Ryan McDonough gets his 3rd of the season on this beauty pass. Watch McDonough too. He goes over and then he backs out. So he starts to drive in and then.
And Slaggert cleans it up. Possible odd man rush across the line. Foligno on his right. Slaggert to the forehand. Bodies crash towards the net as well.
It's amazing when you look at some of the frustration he showed.
Gonsalves of steal, works it into the blue paint. That shot, Hagel on net. Knight makes the save.
I was about to talk about the leash that Kucherov has. You make some mistakes, but you stay with it because of what he's been able to show for John Cooper. But this line, Gonsalves bumps down to play with Cirelli and Hagel in that switch with Kucherov. And that tenacity, the puck pursuit by Gonsalves, looks like he's going to go for a pass early.
Point right back across. It's a return, checked by Kaiser, protects the puck at the half wall. Gets a one-timer, wide, Kucherov pokes it, no, it does not go, it's behind Knight.
Frustration, he was so close. This is going to be a great angle of Spencer Knight. He comes in and just grabs it right there off the post. I initially, with my naked eye.
He has to head to the bench. Donato controls. Donato eyes the crease. Shovel towards the net. Glove save made by Vasilevsky off Rinzel. And the clear. And that'll do it for the power play. Overskated by Kaiser. Possible odd man rush. Moving in is Holmberg. Shoots. Save made by Knight. The rebound. Another save by Knight. Point blank. He took one away from Yanni Gord.
He doesn't have to make any heroic saves. He makes a good one here. Square to the puck off Holmberg. And then the rebound is there. And he is able to take that second.
47 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Hagel could not beat Donato out of the zone. Giveaway, Green in front, floats it just wide. Vasilevsky challenged him.
The other end, surprises right here. Puck comes to him, jumps out, and challenges Vasilevsky. Isn't able to figure it out, and then at the up.
Supported as well by Doc. Kucherov, though, first to the puck. Throws it out in front. That makes the save. Gonsalves, wheel around. At the post. Gage Gonsalves rings one off the left post.
There is a post. Goalie's best friend, Gage Gonsalves, whacks the post, but Spencer Knight doesn't let it by him.
The return to Kucherov. Nice stick by Teravainen. Teravainen lobs. Nazar on the move. Shoots. Save Vasilevsky. The rebound. Score! Donato does it again! Off the save of the Nazar shot by Vasilevsky. The rebound. Wide open net. Chicago's got the lead.
5th goal in 4 games, and watch this play. It's defensively. It's Teuvo Teravainen. Not only does he strip the puck in the defensive zone, but he's got the heads-up play to not just jam it up ahead to Ryan Donato, who's in front of him, but to put it, it's an area pass. He puts it into space. He knows that Frank Nazar is one of the fastest players out here. Put it into space. Trust that your teammate's going to win that foot race, and he does. And Nazar, you got Vasilevsky comes out.
Point on the draw, pulls it, that shot blocked, it went off Gensel. Kucherov had a chance on a perfectly won faceoff, and it went right off Jake Gensel, and the Blackhawks survive and win it 3-2.